Alright. Fucking wearing it with pride, team. Just got back from the staff auction. 10:30 at night. The 28th day of the 6th month. Pretty much a month away from now will be my birthday. Yay! So that's pretty neat. Yep. Just got back from the staff auction where we pretty much just had a bid on lots of shit. Really, it was what was one of them? Just like coupons and vouchers and maybe some sentimental stuff, which is pretty neat. I jumped up and put forward an idea where an exclusive 3-slap me at any point during the summer. Well, you know, it was quite well received by the people running the show today, because I was talking to them while they're setting it all up, and they came back to me with another offer of a non-violent option where I just get ducked with a bucket of water. So that was decided to be the next best option. So I think I went about for $60 in the end. $60 for 3 buckets of water on me, and it went between 3 great guys, Doug, Damien, and Paul. So they're gonna smash me at some point during the summer. It was really funny because it was a PowerPoint presentation, and they somehow found, well, not somehow, they just went on my Facebook page and found a photo of me climbing a mountain. And it's just like me like posing, doing a thumbs up with my gloves on, because the scree's pretty annoying. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, went for $60. I had a couple of close contenders. One of them being Ziah, you know, the Tasmanian, the Australian. He went till about 40. So that was pretty interesting. He really wanted to get me, I could tell. Actually, he had his own one set up because he's really good at the violin and good at everything else. He had a little serenade thing set up where he would grab a violin, and this other guy called Joe, I think I've mentioned him before, I got to jump in a canoe and serenade some people, whoever won it, and two lovely ladies won it. So they'll be serenaded by Ziah with Joe paddling and God knows what else happening. So awesome. There was also a kayak given away, like a perfectly good kayak. It was called Roxy. Went for about 100, 120. So if I had a trailer in the car, maybe. But I think I got my cold coming back now as well, which is pretty shit. But whatever. Conjuring 2 was fucking terrifying. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. No, I haven't mentioned it. So I went and saw that, scared the shit out of me. That was nice. Always good being scared. Yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say about that. I'm not gonna say anything else. Sour cream for potatoes. Yeah, this isn't actually really that. This is like kind of an example of how I've learned to deal with, like not taking things too fucking far, but still having a bit of fun. Like still having fun, but obviously not like offending anyone, which is something I've gotten pretty damn good at. I know the boundaries now because I've been talked to many times. Yeah, one of them was like we're sitting at a table and the dinner was ham and potatoes with a bit of corn, some sour cream, and some what the fuck else? Onions, I guess, spring onions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ham, potatoes, sour cream, and spring onion. Oh, and corn. Don't want to forget about that corn. Probably one of my least favorite dinners, but whatever. And everyone's opened up their potatoes. We've been served. We're serving ourselves. And I'm spooning in some sour cream. And I turned to the guy next to me. I think it was Simon. So a whole new team's arrived. They arrived on pretty much Sunday. On Sunday, they arrived on Sunday. And then like Monday, Tuesday, we'll be getting to know them. I'm fucking shit at names, but I'm trying my best. I got a couple of them, They're really good guys. All of them are really, really good people, which is awesome. Anyway, talking to Simon, and I'm like, spooning the sour cream. I look at him, I'm like, Simon, mate, you want some cream in it with those potatoes? And he looked at me, he's like, yeah, I do. I was like, you want me to spoon you some sour cream? And he's like, yeah, that'll be quite nice. And he's laughing at this point, and I get the sour cream and get a spoon. And I start dabbing it in, and I'm like, is this enough? Is this enough cream? He's like, yeah, oh, a little bit more. I'm like, is this good, mate? He's like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, oh, yeah, sweet. Oh, mate, you want some sour cream? He's like, yeah. I'm like, do you mind if I give you some sour cream? And he's like, oh, yeah, that'll be nice. So I start spooning in the sour cream. And he's like, yeah. And I stop and I'm like, all right, yeah. I look across at like the two girls across from us. And I'm like, excuse me. I didn't cough at them. I said, would you like some cream as well? And they're like, yeah. So I get up from my fucking seat and just like walk around the table. And the whole time I'm saying, just like, I don't know, like spinning a yarn. I think at one point I said, I don't even remember, man. It was pretty bland. It was honest. It was just like a bit of fun for me, and I guess they were all laughing, like getting the joke. And like I start like spooning in a bit of cream for them, and like I always asking them first. Like that was one of the jokers. Like always get consent. So like, can I give you some cream? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, oh yeah. Sometimes making a bit of a mess on purpose. You know what I mean. So we're on the whole table, and then sat back down again. I think one girl didn't want any cream. Hey, Anyway, everyone else got some shit, and I sat down. And then like one of the guys, I think it was Simon, started playing around with his ham, and he put like, because the potatoes split open, he put like the ham inside that. It just like obviously made it look quite meaty and flappy. The fuck, and then put some cream in there as well. And you can already guess what it fucking probably looked like. And yeah, all the girls. I think none of the girls laughed. I think we kind of laughed, the boys laughed, but the girls weren't really finding it funny. And I like made a joke. I'm like, man, be careful, bro. There might be another meeting. Like, yeah, sweet. That's honestly all that happened. It was just like a funny thing that I noticed, and like, I won't be surprised if he gets to talking to for that, because like you're not really supposed to. Fuck, I just farted them. I've been farting all day, by the way. They haven't been smelly, just like really quite loud. I reckon because I had the shits this morning, everything's kind of still open from that and like moving around. I reckon that's part of the reason. Who knows? Oh, this is going back to last week. Oh no, I did talk about being drunk, didn't I? I did talk about being drunk. Anyway, I didn't talk about the banquet though. I got dressed up for the banquet. There's photos of me, an old man costume. And then there's a nicer photo of me with the gappers. I'm not sure if I'm about to get that, but yeah. So pretty much it was me and I guess Harry dressed up kind of properly for it. Like we actually got kind of a ridiculous costume. It looked pretty neat. Everyone else kind of dressed quite formally and looked quite nice, especially the girls. Makeup, dresses, like that. Yeah. And like one of them actually said to me, I think it was Brecken. She's like, "I appreciate you actually dressing up for this." So that was nice. Everyone else thought I was an idiot, but what? Hey, nothing's changed. So the banquet, yeah, because we helped cook pretty much the whole day. I don't think I saved any of the cream videos from my Snapchat to my actual phone because they weren't. Some of them are funny, a few of them are funny, but like there's a lot of just random ones because I got fucking bored just standing there stirring that pot of cream. Yes, because we'll help them prepare food, and everything was going fine and dandy until they're like, Kale, we need the cream done for the creme brulee. Can you stand at this pot for hours and just stir it so that the vanilla beans gets in with the, I don't know what the fuck it was, cream, So I'm standing at this pot just stirring for ages, and like these different stages of others cooking around me. So like down the back will be Harry with his own little pot stirring, and at one point I'm like, oh, Harry, mate, you got some steam coming out of yours. He's like, yeah, mate, and well, I just keep stirring. Funny stuff like that. I just fucked around, and that whole Snapchat story started from me just looking at these random books. It's like a book of Negroes, for fuck's sake. I mean, how can something beautiful not blossom from that? But I did take it too far. I didn't really save any of the videos, but that was banquet preparing the food, and then we get it all out. And sit down and start eating, and it's just great. Because I was wearing like old man boxes below the dressing gown. I had like you can obviously see it. So I'm sitting there in my chair. I think this is like near the end, and we have this scene that goes on in camp. It hasn't happened before, but it fucking happened that evening with like people going up, like getting two fingers and going up to their ears and be like, looking at someone else, and the other person would be like, and then look at someone else, and it gets it gets passed around to everyone's done that like that action, and and they're all waiting for that one person who's the last person to do that, and that person becomes the president, and everyone yells, "Get down, Mr. President," because like that's the secret agent, like so all the secret agents get up and run towards the president and tackle him to the ground, get down, Mr. President, protect them with their bodies. So they all try to fucking pile up on me because I was the last motherfucker to do that. So they're chasing after me and I'm pushing them out. I'm pushing them away. Multiple times I fell down and smashed my knees on that wooden floor. My left leg still hasn't come right. I'm pretty sure it's gimpy now because of that. But I'm going along. They're trying their best. My dressing gown's come open. I can hit. Someone grab me. It rips a little bit, like a tiny bit, and they get a firm hold of it. And I fucking just go like get rid of it. And it's just me and my boxes, bro. I've even lost my old man slippers. I'm still going though. It's just me and these boxes. And someone else fucking gets me by the legs and takes me to the floor on his wooden floor. And I'm fucking wriggling around and shit, trying to get rid of him. And some stuff flopped out. But luckily he'd given up. I'd gotten away. I managed to tuck it back in without much more incident. But I'm standing there just in these boxes, these old man boxes, in front of like a room full of the whole spring staff, and I'm just like, I wasn't gonna be embarrassed in front of all of them. I don't give a fuck. I got back dressed up and or whatever. I think a few of them were like, it's gone too far, but the guys didn't care, so who cares? What also happened, I think it was that very day, because it was sort of the end of spring training, because the banquet. So everyone was sort of leaving. It was all kind of finishing up. One of the things we did was play the spoon game. And the spoon game, I'm going to drink so much water when this is finished, man. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. The spoon game is when, if there's 10 people at the table, there's 9 spoons in the middle. Alright. And the objective is like musical chairs, is to grab the spoon. Alright? And if you get a spoon, you're safe. If you don't get a spoon, you're out. And then take a spin away for the next round. And just keep going until there's like one person left. There's lots of different ways to play it. That's the best way to play it, basically. So what happens is everyone starts with 4 cards in their hand. And the objective is to get 4 of a kind. So when you get 4 of a kind, you can take a spoon away from the fucking table. And then shit gets real, man. It gets heated. It was really fun, man, because Harry was playing one of the gappers. There was another guy playing. Damien was playing rugby player as well. It was pretty heated, and people are competitive. There's a girl here called Courtney. We're starting to call her Sportney just because of how competitive she gets. So the dream team is at this table. We're ready to go, and honestly, man, some of the times I think like. It got so like vicious when everyone would just like clash and go for these spoons that one like went flying up and out, just like out of like into the fucking stratosphere, and then came back into highest, and it's like bouncing along the floor. And I got my spoon at this time, and I don't know how I got it, but I was already a bit back in my chair. And then Harry sees it because he hasn't got a spoon yet, and it's Damien I think as well, like 2 fucking rugby players, and they look at each other and just start going at it. And I get up and kick the spoon a bit further away, and they're just fucking wrestling for this, man. It was pretty much a fight to the death, as close as one can get in a camp for children, I would say. Definitely lots of shouting, definitely lots of violence. We played that many times, and I got down to the last elimination. It was me and Sportney, and she fucking beat me. Yeah, I'm not happy about that, but shit happens. Whatever. Summer's here, eh? Good shit. We had a fucking 2-hour talk about policies and procedures, and about an hour of that were people asking questions and like things to be clarified, which is nice. It's nice, but at least like 40 minutes of that could have been cut away. But whatever, man. I don't give it. I'm used to sitting down for ages and listening to people talk. I don't fucking care. That's my only complaint for today. Honestly, it's great meeting all these new people that are showing up, even though I can't fucking remember their names. I think that's because from spring, because the rotations are so quick, you don't get a chance really to catch the chaperones' names or catch the kids' names. Well, people obviously do, but I fucking didn't. And I know some other people for sure didn't either. So what happens is you kind of have this like thing going in your head where just like you get their names, or you definitely remember their faces. and then like obviously forget them because they're going. So I need to come around that. I know for sure I had problems in Vancouver learning all the other gappers' names. I got it pretty much straight away. So maybe lack of sleep, fuck, who knows. So I need to like recover on that. But heaps of new people, heaps of great people, already making some fucking mean friends. So I'm sure there'll be stories to come when we all get drunk at some kind of party. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say for now. There is stuff that I've missed out. Probably might put in later. Probably without names because they're kind of that's stuff that's been happening. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. Yeah. So pretty much tick off the list right now. Smoke weed at camp. How many rules? I've broken a fair amount of rules. I'd say. I've had alcohol on the premises, but then so have a lot of people. But I think I was the first. Even though it doesn't really matter, I've definitely smoked weed on the premises. Hoping for at some point to be able to have like sex on the premises. That'd be amazing. Tick off the list would be great. Pretty much it. I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. I might check the schedule. What's the time? 16. Normally it goes for 20, eh? It must be one of those days, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna go do the hill, do the road, go down the road, up the road. Oh yeah, polar bear. We're doing this thing called polar bear. So 7:30, everyone meets at waterfront, and go in kind of groups and do like a little song, a little dance before jumping in the water. And it's not as bad as it sounds. It's not. It's really not. It's a good way to wake up as well. So hey, I'm not gonna start blaming. Yep, that's pretty much all I got to say. Yeah. Fucking tip top, man. If I got that written down. Yeah, I got that written down. When the campers arrive, which will be next week, I may not be getting chances to have vlogs, but hopefully I will, but maybe not. Oh, just saw something to say. Rang up my old man the other day to try and get this fucking visa sorted. Holy shit, that took a while, man. I had my sister, I was on FaceTime with my sister, trying to sort this out from our computer at home. Just getting a second visa sorted. It was so stupid. There's so much protection that goes on with the visas. It's just insane and PDF files that are just times 7. It was incredible. Yeah, so oh shit. Where was I even going with that, man? Oh, I'm fucked. PDF file, FaceTime. Oh, my dad. Oh yeah, I was talking about dad. And he's like, he was telling me the story about work and how some couple of foreigners came in and he gave one a book about Maoris because he was interested, and he gave another guy, I don't know, fucking a ballerina doll. I don't know what he gave him. But the guy who got the Maori book, they both sent him emails, but the guy for the Maori book sent Dad an email, my old man an email. And he's like, that's really great. Thank you so much for this book. I'm really finding it useful. And Dad didn't want to look like an idiot. No, he was gonna say kia kaha. He was gonna send back, yeah, whatever, kia kaha, kind of show off a little bit. And he's like, wait, what does that actually mean? So he looked up kia kaha, and what he also came across was kia kaha, kia maya, kia mana wainui. Oh fuck! I hope I'm saying that. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Which means be strong, be steadfast, and be willing. Which I thought was quite nice, and I think I'm going to include that with the kids. I think I might sort of ask them, because obviously we give them the 7 secrets, so honesty, caring, stuff like that. But I might just put that on top if they're absorbing it well, just because it's a bit of Māori for them, a bit of my culture from New Zealand, and something they can go home to and to their parents and be like, we learned this Māori word, and it means be strong, and it means be which I think is pretty neat. Let's see how we go with that. Yeah, Yeah, and also I was planning on getting some Aboriginal rolling sticks. I think I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. Yeah, I've definitely mentioned it before. With, like the rolling of like two sticks and like try and guess which one, settle for the land. That kind of stuff. So I'll be trying to land that as well, some Aboriginal sticks, and I'll be teaching them a bit of that as well. So a bit of some Canadian Aboriginal culture, well, certainly in BC, I guess, and some Māori culture as well. So hopefully that'll be pretty cool. And it's just like it makes me feel better that I'm actually teaching them something. It's pretty fucking cool. Because it's one thing to form a relationship with the children, which would be pretty great. Well, it is going to be great, and it's definitely going to happen. They'll be sad when they leave camp for sure because you're going to have so much fun. But it will be nice also to have that unique to the groups that you take and unique to myself. So I know if I do that, I can. I'm not going to guarantee, but I think Harry, he might start picking up kind of that New Zealand culture kind of stuff. He might start throwing it out there as well, which would be awesome. Good on him, but I want to be the first. Yeah, Alex might. Ziah really can't because the Aboriginals in Australia don't have much of a fucking chance. But who knows? Who knows what he can pull out of the bag? And I guess I know the closest thing that this camp sort of had to Aboriginal teachings has been like this. It's almost been like a smoke cleansing with the red cedar kind of like small branches where they light it. Oh, excuse me. They light the ends and just get this eagle feather and kind of like smoke you down, and you kind of like put smoke over your face and you sort of cleanse your body, cleanse your mind, cleanse your spirit, which has been really really nice and really cool. So that's the closest they've had to it, and I think bringing in the rolling sticks, it's just like another game I can teach them. Might do some more googling, might have a bit of a schedule because I really, man, if you camps like this in New Zealand, holy shit, man, there'll be a pa in every fucking corner. There'll be a marae going up the wazoo, which isn't a bad thing, and I think this camp could really at least use some kind of that shit going on because. No, it's cool. It's neat. It's part of the culture of Canada, and it's sort of been ignored. So I want to give them a bit of my culture. Lead by example of what New Zealand's doing, even though there's still lots of room for improvement. And I give them a bit of Canadian culture because I'm a nice guy. I'm a fucking nice guy. Now that really might be it. Yeah. Oh, probably the last thing. All the gappers might not just be counsellors. There's a couple that are going to be PAs, and PAs are program assistants. They're not the real deal. They're assistant. They're the assistants to the people in charge, which sucks freaking dick. Better not be me. I think I'm the oldest. At 19, I think I might be the oldest. I think the average is Ziah's 19. I think Alex is 19, but Harry's 18. I think so. Hopefully, man, I shouldn't be a PA. I should just be a counselor through the whole thing. And if I'm fucking not, you're gonna hear about it. Oh well, gonna roll with what you got. It'll only be for a week anyway, but it's still gonna suck. Yeah. Didn't really write down much, but hey, the last vlog I did was I think it was last week, so I'm doing pretty well, right? It's been what? If it was Saturday, 4 days. That's a pretty good effort. But it's gone on 11 o'clock now, so we're gonna cut it here because I think I want to have a shower. I haven't showered since like 3 days. It's already started 3 days ago. I showered. I had a swim in the lake though, so close enough. Also, an award goes to the best group for polar bear, so like best dance or whatever the fuck. I want that trophy. Yep. See.